Those clouds up there, those fluffy ones, this is a south wind day. 5:26 in the morning right now. It's not really my thing these days. Yesterday I didn't get started till 6:15, and I still had an hour of bites, and I searched. But yeah, this is a beautiful morning so far. I hope I can connect with a couple of these fish while it's early. I had some mid-water column marks, and I went full lake trout mode out here. I said, what are these fish? And I just dragged my swim shad mid-water column. Look at that. Let's kick it off. Hopefully I could duplicate that. That was pretty cool. Okay. Striped bass. Yeah, it's not bad. So I found a little deep trench, and it looks like there are some of these striped bass roaming around. That's not a bad fish. It's probably like 31, 32 inches. Heck yeah. Okay. Okay, this looks similar. I think that's kind of what I saw last time I stopped. 62 feet. I don't know if it was 62, but it's definitely a ledge like this. And as I kind of drifted back into the deeper water, saw some life. I don't know. I can't explain what I did there. If you've ever fished for lake trout, that's exactly what that first bite was. And that's when I said, I'll do it. It's not going to be easy. Let me give it a try. I don't know. Do you jig the striper's mid-water column here? Way up? I don't think these are scup. Should had some bigger paddle tails. This could be small striped bass. Maybe it's bait. I think these are stripers though. That's a striper. Okay, striper number 2, cruising around like a kook. Oh. Gonna have to do some things that are gonna be kind of hard to watch, like twisting and turning. Like that was a bad move right there. I should be following it around my kayak like that. Hey, if they're all schoolies, that's okay. I mean, probably what we're going to see a lot of. Maybe with some luck we'll see a couple bigger fish. These don't look like large fish based on my sonar marks, but you know, we're out here having some fun. We can try to find some scup and some you know, fluke later. Okay, these are, yeah, definitely smaller than the first fish that I jigged in that deep water. So I just kind of cruised, and I saw some life, and I was like, okay, let me just stop here. Let's see how good this bite ends up being. That was on a straight retrieve. I think those were just some free roaming fish I bumped into, man. It's my final take on that for now. It might change, but let's keep looking then. I don't want to hit vertically, that's for sure. So this might be more the style. Like, I haven't had a bite vertically. I've had 2 bites, 1 connection on the cast and working it back. I do have some shoulder, I wouldn't say it's pain, I'm just like, my shoulder's kind of tired. And then we're going to reevaluate what these fish can do or not do. Yeah, that's a cast and retrieve bite. Okay. Two things going on. Angle, I'm bringing it up. And yeah. And that's pretty cinched down there. It's a better fish. Different than my Raritan Bay ones. Whoa. Could be tidal related too, you know how this is. It's a big fish. Taking me through this muck. He's not that big, but he's nice. Got a gripper here. These are good sized fish though. I'm happy. I'll catch these all day on paddle tails jigging around here. Okay. Let me just show you this guy quick here. Hang on. How fancy I'm getting with all my... Even got a lock. Oh, nice one, huh? Definitely bigger than the other ones so far. Get her back on her way. And more her, rather. Probably that battery's gonna die real quick, so. Thanks. Okay, a little experimentation. I'm not dialed in by any means. Yeah, striped bass, I don't know. I'm okay with, I think they're okay to eat. I mean, everyone's got their take. They think, some people think they are absolutely delicious. You know, when I lived around here, I'd keep maybe 1 or 2 a year, and now there's a slot size and etc. So some people say that the striper fishing's been better than it has ever been. It's you know, but this is regional evidence for a lot of people. Some people are saying that, and then other people are saying it's the worst they've ever seen it. That was definitely like it looked like a pack of fish that came out. I marked them, and now I haven't had them since. I mean, it was a good pack. I think this tide would turn them on. We're gonna give this another 30 minutes, and then we're gonna try to find some fluke maybe. See if these fish will start biting again after I... Man, you would think they'd be biting great. We're moving so nicely. Might be time of day too, is crucial. You know, just doing weird striper things, I guess, that they sometimes do. Yeah, here and there, maybe I'll pop a couple trolling, but I don't think I want to really commit to, you know, doing the whole trolling thing. So that was a nice school of striped bass. You know, we got 3 fish. Let me re-rig. I mean, I could mess around with them more, but you know, I edited out a chunk of, I didn't edit, string together a nice chunk of footage of me catching nothing. So I'm gonna re-rig a couple rods more for bottom fishing. Let's pick up like that. Well, looky there. Seeing some fish blowing up on the surface. I think they're feeding guys. Just ran over. Oh yeah, they're biting. There's one. Oh, missed them too. Yeah, they're feeding on something up here. Doesn't seem too big, but let's start with the little guys, I guess. Should have set our drag first. Through this 7-inch paddle tail. Heck yeah. This is why. I think this is going to be a good one. Pre-front. Oh my gosh, I see, hear them bopping bait on the surface here. They're all around me. This is gonna be wonderful. This is quite a nice fish, I think. See, this is new for me. I mean, not new. A lot of my, I guess, later season striper fishing over the years was typically turning into live bunkers. So, you know, I still caught some nice fish on the lures, but this is kind of cool. You know, that's a pretty nice fish, man. You know, you never know. There could be a high 40-incher out here. I'm guessing they're going to mostly be 36. Still, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm going to lose him right here at the kayak. Let's get myself organized, man. Get your act together here. That's a pretty good one, though. Come on, man. See, it's easy to judge from afar, but sometimes a little bit of wind hitting you, that higher center of gravity, can make this game a little, it's not as straightforward as you think in terms of handling these fish nice and easily like this. All right, I like starting my day like that. I do. I do. Yeah, that's an awesome fish to start with. All right, no life story here, just a striper. Quick plunge, his spine was protruded. He's happy. Wasn't happy to be hooked, but he's happy to see him on the end of my line. All right, I'm stacked with fish. Let's get some more. No hits that cast. Definitely eating some bait when I hooked up there. The sun's coming out. They're gonna hate it, I think. I had like 3-4 bites on that first cast, and now I didn't get a bite. I mean, I don't want to troll, man. I don't want to make this kind of sporty. But I might have to leave these fish. I might have. Sometimes you just catch one out of a pod and they're kind of done. And there's one. Smaller fish. Okay, I found some more. Smaller one. Definitely get some pretty small sized fish eating these shads sometimes. I think that's a 7-inch swim shad. Probably a 22-inch fish. Okay, still, we're on them. All right, let's find some bigger fish again, I think. I always used to say that the minute you need your sunglasses, though, that late spring striper bite can be over. If I ain't picking them up on a troll, you know that's not a good thing either. That's it. Those fish just dipped out. Turned off immediately. Oh well. Got some birds working here. Haven't seen anything yet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got a couple fish busting. Just saw a few. I don't know what this is all about. Small bluefish, striped bass. 4.5 inch paddle tail ready. Yeah, these look like small striped bass. Bluefish. Nasty bluefish. Got my jig back, thanks dude. Larger one. These guys are tough. Tough to deal with sometimes. Oh man, I thought I had him. He's just small enough to make that hard. Little 5-6 pounders can be a little hard to handle. Oh, I like when they're going crazy like that. It's always a good time. It's always fun to see those blues get all feisty. I guess I could throw a chartreuse shad at them too. Chartreuse is like a true bluefish magnet color. A lot of birds down there too. Yeah, had some marks under the kayak. I was just like, what could it be? It's my man, the scup. Something in the mix. It's a 4-inch zoom fluke. Oh man, that's a tiny little hook too. Going with this is probably a bluefish. That's a striper. There you go. Little one. Makes sense. Got that Hollywood drag on the that little fuego. And this whole bay is blowing up with fish right now. Probably going to mostly be schoolies, I bet. Over here. Good fun, man. Nothing gets my adrenaline going like seeing lots of fish up on the surface eating everything, right? Let's check out that school of birds. Those are over deeper water. I hate to leave fish to find fish, but all right, let's catch one more here. Feeling indecisive about it all. One of these is going to be a sea robin. Flukes. Yeah, man, it's kind of funny. Scup. Look at the size of that scup. Also feeding. They're all feeding on the same bait. There's scup blowing up on the surface too, which is like, it's kind of a riot to see these things feeding on the surface. Surface pinfish blitz. This is some world-class scup jigging right now, though. You can catch them under birds. I mean, schoolie stripers and surprised we haven't seen any more drive-by bluefish encounters either. All right, let's check out the next batch of birds. There's schoolie stripers here and scup blowing up on the top. Man, there's so many scup right now. Big ones too, man. How cool would it be to get like a 25-inch fluke in the mix with this? I know there's one there. Whoa! That's the garbanzo scup. Yeah, man. It's just some silly sunrise and sunsets. Don't really associate these as a surface fish, you know what I'm saying? Damn, 15 and change. That's a bluefish, I think. Little one. It's gonna break me off a bit. All that stuff. He's puking up those tiny sand eels everywhere. There goes my leader. I'm gonna want that jig back, I think. I'm gonna want that jig back, I think. A little bit different than the other day, you know, where it was just bass. This is bird action. I think this is what we need here, actually. It's jackal. Found it. Found the sand eel lure right here. Probably as close as I'm gonna get. Scup love these jigs. It's a huge one, man. Alright, I'm gonna keep that one. Mondo scup. All right, keeping that guy. Let's get him in the cooler. Striper or bluefish. I felt like a bluefish head shake right there. Who knows? We're both guessing. Whoa! A couple of these look kind of big. Striper, okay. That BKK, I believe that's called the silent chaser. Just a unique, fun bite, honestly. That sand eel bite. Is that a bluefish? It is. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Yikes, 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 yikes. No, scraggly bluefish messing with me. That was cool. Must scup up shallow. Striper. It's a whiptail shad. really small. There's always a couple big fish on those sand eels, but yeah, for the most part, as you get into the summer months, it's a little harder to get them. And the sand eel fish are usually tough. You know, that's a 3-inch bait. But you'll get a lot of action. Those scup were relentless. I kept one for dinner. And probably the other 2 days, those fish were probably more than likely bunker eating fish. I threw some really small metal lures and I really couldn't get too many bites from stripers and blues. It seemed like the Zoom flukes were the most consistent producers. Working my way back in. There's birds working everywhere right now. Another cloud of them right there. Probably a few more out there. I couldn't get on the fish in deeper water. It's a little too windy, so I had to stick with the fish close to the beach, and I think those are going to be the schoolies. I bet you if I could have gotten to the fish feeding on sand eels in that 30 to 50 foot zone, I might have saw a few bigger fish. Well, check the video's description, links to everything used. If you like the video, well, I'd appreciate a thumbs up on the channel. Maybe subscribe. I'm not into the whole social media, the YouTube. I can't. Feels very cringe when I ask for all those things, but I'm working on some new stuff that'll be more, you know, long form. Actually, I found that small fish mixed bag stuff better than trying to chase down the bigger stripers. Those bigger stripers shutting down was a little frustrating. So, all right, let me get myself back in. Had a good time with that. Today I actually was out here for a little longer, but we only saw this awesome little frenzy at dusk. It was a good time.